Hello guys, Hammer Tamer here, and welcome back to another video. And you guys actually did it. You guys actually got me to 50 subscribers. And because you did, I mentioned that I'd read the entire B movie script. Has 50 subscribers special, but I know it was a 1.5 hour movie, but I know it'd be this long. But yeah. Before I get started, a few announcements. I just wanted to say once again, thank you all for 50 subs. It means a lot to me. I'm really excited to see where this channel goes. And also, a quick announcement. I have officially gotten Snapchat, which if you guys want to follow me on there, go ahead. My Snapchat is Hammerhead Tamer, all one word. And yeah, it's displayed on screen. And also, there's a link in the description if you want to go. Actually, no, there's no link because I don't know how to do that yet. Anyways, yeah, let's get on with the video. So, real quick, to reduce the amount of reading I do, I'm gonna the description of where he's at. I mean, of the locations pretty much. This thing right here, sequence 45, intro to Barry, interior Barry's house. I'm not gonna read all that. And also, I'm not going to edit this very much because I want to go through however long this is going to be. Hours of footage. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Sneakers on the ground, camera pans up to reveal Barry Benson's bedroom. Angle on, Barry's hand flipping through different sweaters in his closet. Barry, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Angle on Barry wearing the sweater he picked, looking in the mirror. Barry continued, yeah, let's shake it up a little. He picks up the black and yellow one. He then goes to the sink, takes out dang, I already lost my spot. Takes the top off a container of honey, puts some honey into his hair. He then squirts some into his mouth and gargles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and rolls some on like deodorant. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, yells up at Barry. Janet Benson, Barry, breakfast is ready. Cut to B movie, blah 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 blah. Barry, coming. Sound effects, phone ringing. Barry's antenna vibrate as they ring like a phone. Barry's hands are wet. He looks around for a towel. Barry continued, hang on a second. He wipes his hands on his sweater and pulls his antenna down to his ear and mouth. Barry continued, hello. His best friend, Adam Flamin, is on the other end. Adam. Barry? Barry. Adam? Adam, can you believe that this is happening? Barry. Barry, can't believe it. I'll pick you up. Barry sticks his stinger Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. Barry sticks his stinger in a sharpener. Sound effects. Buzzing as the stinger is sharpened. Test the sharpness with his finger. Barry continued, looking sharp. Angle on. Barry hovering down the hall, sliding down the staircase banister. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, is in the kitchen. Janet Benson, sorry, Barry. Why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those. Barry, sorry, I'm excited. Oh, great, I lost my line again. Barry's father, Martin Benson, enters. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Queen gives birth to thousand tuplets. Resting comfortably. Martin Benson, here's the gratitude. Wait. Here's the gratitude. We're very proud of you, son. And a perfect report card. All B's. Janet Benson, mushing Barry's hair. Very proud. Barry. Mom, I got a thing going here. Barry readjusts his hair and starts to leave. Janet Benson. You've got some lint on your fuzz. She picks it off. Barry. Ow, that's me. Martin Benson. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Barry zips off. Barry. Bye. Janet Benson. Barry, I've told you, stop flying in the house. Barry drives out in his car. Janet Benson. Barry, I've told you stop flying in the house. Angle on Barry's friend Adam Flamin standing at the curb. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Frisbee hits hive, internet down. B stander. I heard a sound. Next thing I knew, whammo. Barry drives up, stops in front of Adam. Adam jumps in. Barry. Hey, Adam. Adam. Hey, Barry. Pointing at Barry's hair. Is that fuzz gel? Barry. Barry, what does that say? Barry. A little. It's a special day. Finally graduating. Adam. I never thought I'd make it. Barry. Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school. Adam. Those were so awkward. Barry. 3 days of college. I'm glad I took off one day in middle school and just hitchhiked around the hive. Adam. You did come back different. They drive a bee by who's jogging. Artie. Hi, Barry. Barry. To a... Oh my god, I keep losing my line. Barry. To a bee pedestrian. Hey, Artie. Growing a mustache? Looks good. Barry and Adam drive from the suburbs into the city. Adam. Hey, did you hear about Frankie? Barry. Yeah. Adam. You going to his funeral? Barry. No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone when you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead. Adam. Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. The drive through a loop-de-loop. Adam. Whoa, we. Adam. I love this. What the heck is that word? I love this incorporating the amusement park right into our regular day. Barry. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Barry. Oh, wait, hold on. Barry. Barry. RE graduation ceremony. Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. They land in their seats. Barry. I keep losing my line. Hold on, guys. Barry continued. Well, Adam, today we are men. Adam. Amen. Barry. Hallelujah. Barry hits Adam's forehead. Adam goes into the rapture. An announcement comes over the PA. Announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buswell. Englon Dean Buswell steps onto the podium. The podium has a sign that reads, Welcome graduating class of, with the train station style flipping numbers after it. Buswell, welcome to New Hive graduating class of, the numbers on the podium change to 9:15. Buswell continued, 9:15. He clears his throat. And that concludes our graduation ceremonies and begins your career at Honex Industries. Barry. Are we going to pick our job? Adam. I heard it's just orientation. The rows of chairs are in transformer-like mechanical motion to Universal Studios type tour ramps. Buswell walks off stage. Barry. RE. Trams. Oh, heads up. Here we go. Female voice. Keep your hands and antenna inside the tram at all times. In Spanish. I don't know what that says because I don't speak Spanish. Barry. I wonder what it's going to be like. Adam. A little scary. Barry shakes Adam. Barry and Adam. The tram passes under signs reading Honex. a division of Hon- Honsko, a part of the hexagon group. Trudy, welcome to Honix, division of Honsko, and a part of the hexagon group. Barry, this is it. The Honix door is open, revealing the factory. Barry continued, wow, Trudy, we know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our brilliant pollen jocks bring in the nectar from the hives, where our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, so adjusted and bubble contoured into this. Trudy grabs a test tube of honey from a technician. I just get a quick drink of water. Trudy continued, soothing, sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow, as you all know as everyone on the tram in unison. Honey! Trudy flips the flask into the crowd and laughs as they all scramble for it. Angela and a girl be catching the honey. Adam. That girl was hot. Barry. She's my cousin. Adam. She is? Barry. Yes, we're all cousins. Adam. Right. You're right. Okay, I'm just gonna say this now, guys. I've never really seen Bee Movie, and that line there was honestly very strange. Trudy. At Honex, we consistently strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. England, a stunt bee in a helmet getting hit with a newspaper, then a shoe, then a fly swatter. He gets up and gives a thumbs up. The graduate bees applaud. Adam, what what do you think he makes? Barry, not enough. Trudy, and here we have our latest advancement, the Creelman. What the heck is that word? Barry, wow, what does that do? Trudy, catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it, saves us millions. Angle on the Krellman machine. Bees with hand-shaped hats on, rotating around a wheel to catch drops of honey. Adam's hand shoots up. Adam, can anyone work for the Krellman? Trudy, of course. Most bee jobs are small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. There are 3,000 different bee occupations, but choose carefully because you'll stay in the same job that you pick for the rest of your life. The bees cheer. Angela and Barry's smile dropping slightly. Barry, the same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. Adam, what's the difference? Trudy, and you'll be happy to know that bees, as a species, haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Barry, so you'll just work us to death? Trudy, laughing. We'll sure try. Everyone laughs except Barry. The tram drops down to log flume type steep drop. Cameras flash as all the bees throw up their hands. The frame freezes into a snapshot. Barry looks concerned. The tram continues through two doors. The long flume photo as Barry looks at it. Adam, wow, that blew my mind. Barry, annoyed. What's the difference? Adam, how can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice we have to make. Adam, well, I'm relieved. Now I only have to make one decision in life. Barry, but Adam, how could they have never told us that? Adam, Barry, why? Oh my god, I blinked and I lost my spot. Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. Oh my god, I lost my spot again. They walk by a newspaper stand with a sandwich board reading. Bee goes berserk. Sting 7, then self. Angle on a bee filling his car's gas tank. from a honey pump. He fills his car some, then takes a swig for himself. Newspaper bee to the bee guzzling gas. Hey, Barry and Adam begin to cross the street. Bee movie. Blah, blah, blah. Barry. Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here? They stop in the middle of the street. The traffic moves perfectly around them. Adam. Like what? Give one example. Barry. Thinks. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. They walk off. Announcer. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Barry. Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Adam. Wow. 4 patrol bees fly in through the hive's giant Gothic entrance. The patrol bees are wearing fighter pilot helmets with black visors. Adam continued, I've never seen them this close. Barry. They know. They know what it's like to go outside the hive. Adam. Yeah, but some of them still don't come back. The nectar from the pollen jocks is removed from their backpacks and loaded into trucks. On their way to Honex, a small crowd forms around the patrol bees. Each one has a pit crew that takes their nectar. Lou Londica hurries a pit crew along. Lou Laduca. You guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. I love it. Schoolgirls are jumping up and down and squealing nearby. Barry. I wonder where these guys have just been. Adam. I don't know. Barry. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. Adam. You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Barry. Right. Pollen jocks cross in close proximity to Barry and Adam. Some pollen falls off onto Barry and Adam. Barry continued. Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. Adam, playing with the pollen. It's just a status symbol. I think bees make too big of a deal out of it. Barry, perhaps, unless you're wearing it, then the two ladies... Oh my god, I lost my spot again. And the ladies see you wearing it. Angle on 2 girl bees. Adam, those ladies? Aren't they your cousins too? Barry, distant cousins. Angle on 2 pollen jocks. Jackson, look at these 2. Splits. Couple of hive Harrys. Jackson, let's have some fun with them. The pollen jocks approach. Barry and Adam continue to talk to the girls. Girl 1, it must be so dangerous being a pollen jock. Barry, oh yeah, one time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw in my throat, and with the other he was slapping me back and forth across the face. Girl 1, oh my. Barry, I never thought I'd knock him out. Girl 2, to Adam, and what were you doing during this time? Adam, obviously I was trying to alert the authorities. The girl swiped some pollen off Adam with a finger. Barry, re-pollen. I can autograph that if you want. Jackson, little gusty out there today, wasn't it? Comrades. Barry, yeah, gusty. Buzz, you know, we're going to hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow. Barry, 6 miles, huh? Adam whispering. Barry, Buzz, it's a puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Barry, maybe I am. Adam whispering louder. You are not. Buzz, we're going. Oh, 900 at J-Gate Adam. J-Gate. Whoa. Buzz. Oh, I gotta go down a little bit. Buzz leaning in on top of Barry. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read all this in one sitting. Yeah, I'm gonna go do my Resident Evil stream, and then I'll come back. That was only 16 minutes. It felt like way longer. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you bee enough? Barry, I might be. It all depends on what 900 means. Hold on, I already lost my spot. Later, Barry is standing on the balcony alone, looking out over the city. Martin Benson enters, sneaks up behind Barry, and it gooses him in the ribs. Martin Benson. Honix. Barry. Oh, Dad, you surprised me. Martin Benson laughing. Have you decided what you're interested in, son? Barry. Well, there's a lot of choices, making the stirring motion. You grab the stick and you just move it around and you stir it around. You'll get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. Barry. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. Martin Benson. And you're thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer. Janet Benson. You're going to be a stirrer? Barry? No one's listening to me. Martin Benson. Wait until you see the sticks I've made for you, Barry. I can say anything I want right now. I'm going to go get an ant tattoo. Janet Benson. Let's open some fresh honey and celebrate. Barry. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax. Martin Benson toasting. To honey. Barry. Shave my antenna. Janet Benson. To honey. Barry. Shack up with the grasshopper. Get a gold tooth and start calling everybody dog. One group of bees stands up on the pavement, and another group hovers above them. A double-decker bus pulls up. The hovering bees get on the top level, and the standing bees get on the bottom. Barry and Adam pull up outside of Hunex. Adam, I can't believe we're starting work today. Barry, today's the day. Adam jumps out of the car. Adam, come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Barry, yeah, right. Hold on, I lost my spot. Angle on a board reading job placement board. Buswell, the bee processor, is at the center. Another bee applicant, Sandy Shrimpkin, is exiting. Sandy Shrimpkin is still available. Buswell, hang on. He looks at the changing numbers on the board. 2 left, and one of them's yours. Congratulations, son. Step to the side, please. Adam to Sandy, leaving. What'd you get? Sandy, picking the curd out. This is stellar. Adam. Wow. Buswell to Adam and Barry. Couple of newbies? Adam. Yes, sir, our first day. We are ready. Buswell. Well, step up and make your choice. Hold on, I lost my spot. Buswell, restroom attendant is always open, and not for the reason you think. Adam, any chance of getting to the Chrome, sir? Buswell, sure, you're on. He plops the Crowman hat onto Adam's head. Angle on the job board. The columns board occupation, positions available, and status. The middle column has numbers, and the right column has job openings flipping between open, pending, and closed. Buswell continued. Oh, I'm sorry. The Crowman just closed out. Adam. Oh, takes the hat off. Adam. Buswell. Wax monkey's always open. The Crowman goes from closed to open. Buswell continued. and the crowman just opened up again. Adam, what happened? Buzzwell? Wh- um, well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. Pointing at the board. See that? He's dead. Dead another one. Deady, deadified, two more dead. Dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. But that's a life. Angle on. Barry's disturbed expression. Adam, feeling pressure to decide. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stun bee, pour, stir, humming. Inspector number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should do? Barry? Wait, what? Jackson, Buzz, Lou, and 2 other bees are going through final pre-flight checks. Barry enters. Lou, Lodica. Alright, we've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Eh, Geranium window box sunset in place. Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Adam, what happened to you? Where are you? Barry whispers throughout. Barry, I'm going out. Adam, out? Out where? Barry, out there. Adam, putting it together. Oh no. Barry, I have to before I go to work for the rest of my life. Adam, voiceover. Oh my god, I keep losing my spot. You're going to die. You're crazy. Hello, bakery? Oh, another call coming in. Adam, you're correct. Barry hangs up. Angle on Lou Lodica. Lou Lodica. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today. Barry timidly. Hey guys. Buzz? Whoa, look at that. Splits, isn't it? Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Lou Lodica to Barry. Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. Jackson. It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up. Splits and Jackson chuckle. Lou Ludica. Really? Feeling lucky, are ya? A younger, smaller bee than Barry. Chet runs up with a release waiver for Barry to sign. Chet. Sign here? Here. Just initial that. Thank you, Lou Ludica. Okay, you've got a rain advisory today. As you all know, bees cannot fly in the rain. So be careful as always. Reading the clipboard. Watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada. Barry, that's awful, Lulotica. And remember that for all you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. Alright, launch positions. Jocks get into formation, chanting as they move. Lulodica continued. Black and yellow. Jocks. Hello. Splits to Barry. Are you ready for this hot shot? Barry. Yeah, bring it on. Barry nods, terrified. Buzz. Wind. Check. Jock 1. Antenna. Check. Jock 2. Nectar pack. Check. Jackson wings. Check. Splits. Stinger. Check. Barry. Scared out of my shorts. Check. Luludica. Okay, ladies, move it out. Everyone flips their goggles down. Let me go down. Alright, I'm already about, I'd say that's about a fourth. A little more than a fourth? I don't know. Crew bees crank their wings and remove all the starting blocks. We hear louder humming. Luludica continued. Pound these petunias. You striped stem suckers. All of you. Drain the flowers. A flight deck guy in deep crouch hand signals them out the archway as the backwatch from the bee wings flutters his jumpsuit. Barry follows everyone. The bees climb above treetops. Information. Barry is euphoric. Barry. Whoa, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. Ha ha ha. A beat. I feel so fast and free. Box kite. Whoa. Th- They fly by several bicyclists and approach a patch of flowers. Bear continued. Flowers. Splits. This is blue leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Barry. Roses. Jackson, 30 degrees. Roger, bring it around. Maybe pollen jocks. Many pollen jocks break off from the main group. They use their equipment to collect nectar from flowers. Barry flies down to watch the jocks collect the nectar. Jock stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. Jock fires the gun and recoils. Barry watches the gun fill up with nectar. Oh, this is that nectar collector. Jock, you've never seen pollination up close? Barry, no sir. He takes off, and the excess pollen dust falls, causing the flowers to come back to life. Jock, as he pollinates, I pick some pollen up over here, sprinkle it over here, maybe a dash over there. Pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, isn't it? The flowers break up as he pollinates. Barry, wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that? Jocks, that's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Barry, cool. The jock winks at Barry. Barry joins the other jocks in the sky. They swoop over a pond, kissing the surface. We see their image reflected across the water on a green field. They go into a deep bank and dive. Buzz, hold on. One of these flowers seems to be on the move. Splits, say again. Are you reporting a moving flower? Buzz, affirmative. Pollen jocks land. It's in a tennis court with dozens of tennis balls. A couple, Vanessa and Ken, plays tennis. The bees land right in the midst of the group of balls. Ken, that was on the line. The other bees start walking around amongst the immense yelling globes. Splits, this is the coolest. What is it? They stop at a ball on the white line and look at it. Jackson, I don't know, but I'm loving this color. Splits, smelling the tennis ball. Smells good, not like a flower, but I like it. Jackson, yeah, fuzzy. Buzz, chemical Y. Jackson, careful guys, it's a little grabby. Hold on. Barry lands on the ball and collapses. Bee movie. Barry, oh, sweet lord of bees. Jackson, hey, Candy Brain, get off there. Barry attempts to pull his legs off, but they are stuck. Barry, problem, a tennis shoe and a hand enter frame. The hand picks up the ball with Barry underneath it. Barry continued, guys, Buzz, this could be bad. Jackson, affirmative. Vanessa walks back to the service line, bounces the ball. Each time it bounces, the other bees cringe and gasp. Barry with each bounce. Very close, gonna hurt. Almost low boy. Splits. You're way out of position, rookie. Ken hits a ball back. Barry feels the forces. Angle on the pollen jocks watching Barry pass by them in slow motion. Barry in slow motion. Help me, Jackson. You know, I don't think that these are flowers. Splits. Should we tell him? Jackson. I think he knows. Barry. What is this? Vanessa hits a high arcing lob. Ken waits, posted for the return. We see Barry having trouble maneuvering the ball from fatigue. Ken, overly confident. Match point. Ken continued. You can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it. Anglon. Ken. What? No, he misses badly. The ball rockets into oblivion. Barry is still hanging on. Oh, you cannot be serious, Ken. Wait, what? Oh, you cannot be serious. We hear the ball whistling and Barry screaming. Ball. Sorry about that, my ear was itchy. The ball flies through the air and it lands in the middle of the street. It bounces into the street sign and sticks to the grill of an SUV. Continues Barry's POV. The grill of the SUV sucks him up. He tumbles through a black tunnel, whirling valves and pistons. Barry. Yeah, oh, yeah. Barry gets chilled by the AC system and sees a frozen grasshopper. Barry continued. Ew, gross. The car is packed with a typical suburban family. Mother, father, 8-year-old boy, little girl in the car seat, and a grandmother. Big slobbery dog is behind the grate. Barry plops into the passenger compartment, hitting the mother's magazine. The mother sees... Mother, there's a bee in the car! They all notice and start screaming. Barry, ah! Barry tumbles around the car. We see the faces from his point of view. Mother, do something. Hold on. Father, I'm driving. Barry starts screaming. Ah, Barry, ah! Barry tumbles around the car. We see the faces from his... Wait, I just read that line. Barry flies by the little girl in her car seat. She waves hello. Little girl, hi, Bee. Son, he's back here. He's going to sting me. The car swerves around the road. Barry flies into the back where the slobbery dog snaps at him. Barry deftly avoids the jaws and gross flying spit. Mother, nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze. Everybody in the car freezes. Barry freezes. They stare at each other, eyes going back and forth, waiting to see who will make the first move. Barry blinks. Granny? He blinked! Granny pulls out a can of hairspray. Son, spray him, Granny. Granny sprays the hairspray everywhere. Father, what are you doing? Granny, it's hairspray. Extra hold. Mother, kill it. Barry, gets sprayed back by the hairspray, then sucked out of the sunroof. Barry. Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. I've got to get home. As Barry flies down the street, it continues to rain. He nimbly avoids the rain at first. Barry continued, whoa, whoa, can't fly in rain, can't fly in rain, can't fly in. A couple of drops hit him as his wings go limp as he starts falling. Barry continued, Mayday, Mayday, be going down. Barry sees a window ledge and aims for it, and just makes it. Shivering and exhausted, he crawls into an open window as it closes. Inside the window, Barry shakes off the rain like a dog. Vanessa, Ken, Andy, and Anna enter the apartment. Vanessa, Ken, can you close the window, please? Ken? Huh, oh. To Andy, hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? It folds out. Ken holds up the brochure with photos of himself and a resume in the middle. Angle and Barry hiding behind the curtains as Ken closes the window. Barry? Oh no, more humans. I don't need this. Barry hovers up in the air and throws himself into the glass. Barry continued, dazed. Ow, what was that? He does it again, then multiple more times. Barry continued. Maybe this time. This time, this time, this time, this time, this time, this time. Barry jumps onto the drapes. Barry continued, out of breath. Drapes. That's diabolical. Ken. It's fanatic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. Andy, what's your number one? Star Wars? Ken? I don't go for that. Make Star Wars noises. Kinda stuff. Englon Barry. Barry, no wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds. Ken? When I walk out of a job interview, they're flabbergasted. They can't believe the things I say. Barry looks around and sees a light bulb fixture in the middle of the ceiling. Barry. Oh, there's the sun. Maybe that's a way out. Barry takes off and heads straight towards the light bulb. His point of view. The 75-watt label grows as he gets closer. Barry continued. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Barry hits the bulb and is knocked silly. He falls into a bowl of guacamole. Yeah, that rhymes. Andy dips his chip in the guacamole, taking Barry with it. Ken continued. Wait, stop, B! Anna! Kill it! Kill it! They all jump up from their chairs. Andy looks around for something to use. Ken comes in for the kill with a big Timberland boot on each hand. Ken, stand back. These are winter boots. Vanessa enters and stops Ken from squashing Barry. Vanessa grabs Ken's arm. Wait, don't kill him. Close up on Barry's puzzled face. Ken, you know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Vanessa, why does his life have any less value than yours? She takes a glass tumbler and places it over Barry. Ken, why does his life has any less value than mine? Is that your statement? Vanessa, I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Barry looks up through the glass and watches this conversation, astounded. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass. Ken wistful. My brochure. There's a moment of eye contact that carries Barry to the window. She opens it and sets him free. Vanessa, there you go, little guy. Ken, I'm not scared of them, but, you know, it's an allergic thing. Andy, hey, why don't you put that on your resume? Brochure. Ken, it's not funny. My whole face could puff up. Andy, make it one of your special skills. Ken, you know, knocking someone out is a special skill. Barry stares over at the window frame. He can't believe what's just happened. It is still raining. Barry is still staring through the window. Inside, everyone's saying their goodbyes. Ken, Vanessa, next week? Yogurt night? Vanessa? Yeah, sure, Ken. You know, whatever. Ken, you can put, crab chips there. Vanessa, good night, Ken, as he exits. Supposed to be less calories or something. Vanessa, bye. She shuts the door. Vanessa starts cleaning up. Barry, I've got to say something. She saved my life. I got to say something. Alright, here it goes. Barry flies in. Barry hides himself on different products placed throughout the kitchen shelves. He hides on a bumblebee tuna can and a greetings from Coney Island Muscle Man postcard on the fridge. Barry on fridge. What would I say? Landing on ball. I could really get into trouble. He stands looking at Vanessa. Barry continued. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. Yes, no. I can't. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. As Vanessa walks by, Barry takes a deep breath. Barry continued. Hi. Vanessa, sorry. Vanessa? It's okay, it's fine. It's just, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Barry? Well, you know, I'm sure this is very disconcerting, Vanessa. Well, yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee, Barry. Yeah, I'm a bee. And, you know, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but they were all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, I mean, I had to thank you. It's just the way I was raised. Vanessa intentionally jabs her hand with the fork. Vanessa, ow. Barry, that was a little weird. Vanessa to herself. Mama, Daddy, honey, don't pick it up. Vanessa, that's very funny. Barry, yeah? Bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry. With what we have to deal with. Vanessa laughs. Barry continued. Anyway, Vanessa, can I get you something? Barry, like what? Vanessa, I don't know. I don't know. Coffee? Barry, well, I don't want to, I don't want to put you out. Vanessa, it's no trouble. Barry, unless you're making it anyway. Vanessa, oh, it takes 2 minutes. Barry, really? Vanessa, it's just coffee. Barry, I hate to impose. Vanessa, don't be so ridiculous. Barry, actually, I would love a cup. Vanessa, hey, you want a little rum cake? Barry, I really shouldn't. Vanessa, have a little rum cake. Barry, no, I can't. Vanessa, oh, come on, Barry. You know I'm trying to lose a couple of micrograms here. Vanessa, where? Barry, well, these stripes don't help. Vanessa, you look great. Barry, I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Just stopping and stretching. Alright. I'm gonna get a drink of water and then continue. Sorry if this is like bad editing or anything, guys. I just don't want to go through however long this is going to be of editing. I want to get this up as soon as possible. Okay, I'm going to finish all the way down to like right here. And then I'm going to take a break for a little bit because I'm not reading all of this in one sitting. Vanessa starts pouring the coffee through an imaginary cup and directly onto the floor. Barry continued. Are you alright, Vanessa? No. Sorry, guys. It's just, are you alright? No. Later, Barry and Vanessa are drinking coffee on her roof terrace. He has perched on her keychain. Barry, we can't get a taxi. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison. So he finally gets there. Vanessa, Barry. He runs up the steps to the church. The wedding is on. Vanessa, yeah? Barry. And he says, watermelon. I thought you said Goudamelon. Vanessa, Barry, why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs. Vanessa doesn't. Vanessa, oh, is that a bee joke? Barry, yeah, it's the kind of stuff that we do. Vanessa, yeah, different. A beat. Vanessa continued. So anyway, what are you going to do, Barry? Barry, about work? I don't know. I want to do my part of the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. Vanessa, I know how you feel. Barry, you do? Vanessa? Sure, my parents wanted me to be a lawyer or doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Barry, really? Vanessa, my only interest is flowers. Barry, our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Vanessa, oh. Barry, anyway, see, there's my hive right there. You can see it. Vanessa, oh, you're in Sheep Meadow? Barry, excited. Yes, you know the turtle pond? Vanessa, yes. Barry, I'm right off of that. Vanessa, oh, no way, I know that area. Do you know, I lost a toe ring there once? Barry, really? Vanessa, yes. Barry, why do girls put rings on their toes? Vanessa, why not? Barry, I don't know. It's like putting a hat on your knee. Vanessa, really? Okay, a janitor in the background changes a light bulb. To him, it appears that Vanessa is talking to an imaginary friend. Janitor, you alright, ma'am? Vanessa, oh yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Barry, anyway. Sorry, guys, it's just hard to keep track. This has been great. Wiping his mouth. Thanks for the coffee. Barry gazes at Vanessa. Vanessa, oh yeah, it's no trouble. Barry, sorry I couldn't finish it. Vanessa giggles. Barry continued. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Can you take a piece of this with me, Vanessa? Sure, have a crumb. She takes a crumb from the plate and hands it to Barry. Barry, and thank you so much again for before. Vanessa, oh that? Barry, yeah, Vanessa. Oh, that was nothing. Barry, well, not nothing, but anyway. Vanessa extends her hand and shakes Barry's gingerly. The janitor watches. The light bulb shorts out. The janitor falls. Lab coat B1. This can't possibly work. Lab coat B2. Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try. To the mic. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. The test P opens his parachute. He's instantly blown against a rear wall. Adam and Barry enter. Adam. Sounds amazing, Barry. Oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Adam. Humans. Humans. I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. How are they like? Barry. Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy. Giant things. They drive around real crazy. Adam. And do they try and kill you like on TV? Barry. Some of them. Some of them don't. Adam. How'd you get back? Barry. Poodle. Adam. Look, you did it. I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there, and you had your experience. And now you're back. You can pick your job, and everything will be normal. Let me just get another drink of water. Lab B is examining candy corn through a microscope. Barry. Well, Adam. Well, Barry. Well, I met someone. Adam. You met someone? Was she bee-ish? Barry. Adam. Not a wasp? Your parents will kill you. Barry. No, not a wasp. Adam. Spider? Barry. You know, I'm not attracted to the spiders. I know to everyone else it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face. Barry? Barry makes a spider face. Adam. So, who is she? Barry. She's a human. Adam. Oh, no. That didn't happen. You didn't do that. That's a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Barry. Her name's Vanessa. Adam. Ooh, boy. Barry. She's so nice, and she's a florist. Adam. Oh, no. You're dating a human florist? Barry. We're not dating. Adam. You're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings, and you attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 of a stick of dynamite. Barry. She saved my life, and she understands me. Adam. This is over. Barry pulls out the crumb. Barry, eat this. Barry stuffs the crumb in Adam's face. Adam. This is not over. What was this, Barry? They called it crumb. Adam. That was so stinging stripy, Barry. And that's not even what they eat. That stuff that just falls off when they eat. Do you know what a cinnabon is? Adam. No. Barry. It's bread. Adam. Come here. Barry and cinnamon. Adam. Be quiet. Barry and frosting. They heat up. Adam. Sit down. Barry. Really hot. Adam. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us and there's them. Barry? Yes, but who can deny the heat that is yearning? Barry rolls his chair down the corridor. Adam? There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking. B. My friend. Another bee joins in. Another bee thinking. Wider shot as the third bee enters, popping up over the cubicle wall. Third bee thinking. Even wider shots as all the bees join in. Other bees. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Barry sits on a raft in a hexagon honey pool, legs dangling in the water. Janet Benson and Martin Benson stand over him watching big 60s sunglasses and cabana-type outfits. The sun shines brightly behind their heads. Janet Benson. There he is. He's in the pool. Martin Benson. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry, I've got to start thinking. B. Martin Benson. Barry, how much longer is this that's going on? It's been 3 days. I don't understand why you're not. Oh, my thing popped up. Why you're not working, Barry? Well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about. Martin Benson. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Barry throws his hands in the air. Barry. Gah. Janet Benson. Will it kill you to just make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks to the bottom of the pool. We hear his parents' muffled voices from above the surface. And now I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. Janet Benson continued, muffled. Barry, come out from under there. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you like to talk to him? Martin Benson. Barry, I'm talking to you. Vanessa gets up. Vanessa, you coming? Barry, got everything? Vanessa, all set. Vanessa get into a one-man ultralight plane with a black and yellow paint scheme. She puts on her helmet. Barry. You go ahead. I'll catch up. Vanessa. Come hither, wink. Don't be too long. The ultralight takes off. Barry catches up. They fly side by side. Vanessa continued. Watch this. Vanessa does a loop and flies right into the side of a mountain, bursting into a huge ball of flames. Barry yelling, anguished. Vanessa! Barry's face bursting through the surface of the pool, gasping for air, eyes opening in horror. Martin Benson. We're still here, Barry. Janet Benson. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond when you yell at him. Martin Benson. Then why are you yelling at me? Janet Benson. Because you don't listen. Martin Benson. I'm not listening to this. Barry is toweling off, putting his sweater away. Barry. Sorry, Mom. I've got to go. Janet Benson. Where are you going? Barry. Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend. Barry jumps off the balcony and exits. Janet Benson calling him. A girl? Is that why you can't decide? Barry. Bye. Janet Benson. I just hope she's bee-ish. Cut to. Brr, 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 brr. Vanessa flips a sign to say sorry we missed you and locks the door. Angle on a poster. Barry. So they have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. Vanessa. Oh, to be in the tournament of roses. That's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers. Crowds. They have huge parades of flowers. Oh, crowds cheering. Barry. Wow, a tournament. Do the roses actually compete athletic tasks? Vanessa. No. Alright, I got this one. How come you don't fly everywhere? Barry. It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? Vanessa. Barry. Isn't that faster? Vanessa. Yeah, okay, I see. Alright, your turn. Barry and Vanessa walk/fly down New York side street. No other pedestrian near them. Barry. Ah, Tivo. You can just freeze live TV. That's insane. Vanessa. What, you don't have anything like that? Barry. We have Hivo, but it's a disease. It's horrible. It's a horrible disease. Vanessa, oh my. They turned the corner to a busier avenue, and people start to swat at Barry. Man, dumb bees. Vanessa, you must just want to sting all those jerks. Barry, we really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. Vanessa, so you really have to watch your temper? They enter a supermarket. Barry hops on top of some cardboard boxes in the middle of the aisle. A stock boy Hector, who whacks him with the rolled up magazine. Vanessa to Barry. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Barry? Yeah. Whew. Vanessa whacks Hector over the head with a magazine. Vanessa to Hector. What's wrong with you? Hector, it's a bug. Vanessa. Well, he's not bothering anybody. Get over here, you creep. Vanessa pushes him, and Hector exits, muttering. Barry, shaking off. What was that? A pick and save circular? Vanessa. Yeah, it was. How'd you know? Barry. It felt like about 10 pages. 75's pretty much our limit. Vanessa. Boy, you've really got that down to science. Barry. Oh, we have to. Vanessa. Yeah, it was. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. Vanessa. I'll bet. Barry stops and sees a wall of honey jars. Barry. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? Cute bee? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta private slept? Vanessa, is he an actor? Barry, I've never heard of him. Why is he here? Vanessa, for people. We eat it. Barry, why? Just drink toward the market? You don't have enough food of your own? Vanessa, well, yes, we eat. Barry, how do you even eat it? Vanessa, well, bees make it. Barry, I, I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating and cooling and stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. Vanessa, it's organic. Barry, it's our organic. Vanessa, it's just honey, Barry. Barry, just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? I'm going to get the bottom of this. I'm going to get the bottom to all of this. He rips the label off the Ray Liotta Private Select. Later that day, Barry disguised himself by blocking out his yellow lines with a magic marker and putting on some more paint. He sees Hector, stock boy, with knife cutting open cardboard boxes filled with honey jars. Man, you almost done? Hector, almost. Barry steps in some honey, making a snapping noise. Hector stops and turns. Hector continued. Here he is. I sense it. Hector grabs a box cutter. Barry reacts and hides himself behind the box again. Hector continued, talking too loud to no one in particular. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey box out with no one around. A bee Hector pretends to exit. He takes a couple of steps in place, angle on the honey jar. Barry. Oh, I can talk. And now you're about to start talking. Where are you getting all this sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? Hector? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. Uh, want is to do the last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees. Hector grabs a pushpin. Barry fences with his stinger. Hector continued. You're too late. It's ours now. Barry, sir, you have crossed the wrong sword. Hector, you, sir, are about to be lunch for my iguana. Uh, Ignacio, however you pronounce that. Barry and Hector get into a cross-swords, nose-to-nose confrontation. Barry, where's the honey coming from? Barry knocks the pushpin out of his hand. Barry puts a stinger up to Hector's nose. Barry continued. Tell me where. Dang, this is very intense. Let me get a quick drink of water. Oh, dang, I'm almost out. Hector pointing to a truck. Honey Farms. It comes from Honey Farms. Barry turns, takes off after the truck through an alley. He follows the truck out into a busy street, dodging a bus and several cabs. Cabby. Crazy person. He flies through a metal pipe on top of a truck. Barry. Ooh. Barry continued. Hmm? Barry grabs onto a bicycle messenger's backpack. The honey farm's truck starts to pull away. Barry uses the bungee cord to slingshot himself forward towards the truck. He lands on the windshield where the wind plasters him to glass. He looks up to find himself surrounded with what appear to be dead bugs. He climbs across, working his way around the bodies. Moose blood. Psst, just keep. Hold on. I skipped a line. Barry continued. Oh my, what horrible thing has happened here? Look at these faces. They never know what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere. Mosquito opens his eyes. Moose blood. Psst, just keep still, Barry. What? You're not dead? Moose blood? Do I look dead? Hey man, they wipe off anything that moves. Now where are you headed, Barry? To Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here. Moose blood? I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood, crazy stuff, blows your head off. Ladybug, I'm going to, to, I cannot speak. Tacoma, Barry, to fly. What about you? No, it's a wiper, a trip blade, Barry. A triple blade? Moose blood, jump on, it's your only chance, B. They hang on to the wiper as it goes back and forth. Moose blood continued, yelling to truck driver through the glass. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do people need to see? Open your eyes, stick your head out the window. And Moose blood. But don't kill more bugs. The mosquitoes flung off the wiper. Moose blood continued. Bee! Barry. Moose blood guy! Barry slides towards the edge of the wiper, is thrown off, but he grabs the aerial and hangs on for dear life. Barry looks across and sees a cricket on another vehicle in the exact same predicament. They look at each other and scream in unison. Barry and Cricket. Ah! Another bug grabs onto the aerial and screams as well. Interior cab. Driver, you hear something? Passenger. Like what? Driver. Like tiny screaming. Passenger. Turn off the radio. Driver reaches down and presses a button, lowering the aerial. Same time, Barry and the other bug do a choose up to the bottom. Barry twins. Barry. Aha! Then he finally has to let go and get thrown to the truck horn. Top cab. Moose blood is inside. Moose blood. Hey, what's up, B-boy? Barry. Hey, blood. Dissolve to Barry. It was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. Moose blood. Wow. Barry. So I'm assuming that wherever this honey truck goes to, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Moose blood. Bees, hang on tight. Barry. Well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community. Moose blood, not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is on his own. Barry. But what if you get in trouble? Moose blood. Trouble? You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're all just smacking. People see a mosquito, smack, smack, smack. Barry. At least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls. Moose blood. Mosquito girls try to trade up, get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. Sorry, I kind of had a hard time reading that. Blah, 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 blah. Miss Blood continued. Well, you have got to be kidding me. Miss Blood's about to leave the building. So long, Bee. Miss Blood exits the horn and jumps into the Bloodmobile. Miss Blood continued. Hey guys, I knew I'd catch you all down here. Did you bring your crazy straws? Barry sees a sign, Honey Farms. The truck comes to a stop. Sound effects. The honey. Barry flies out and lands on a hood. Anglon, 2 beekeepers, blah, blah, blah. Elmo. Oh, sweet. That's the one you want. Freddy, the Thomas 3000. Barry. Smoker? Freddy 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic. Twice the nicotine, all the tar. They laugh again, nefariously. Freddy continued. Couple of breaths of this, and it knocks them right out. They make the honey, and we make the money. Barry. They make the honey, and we make the money? Barry climbs onto the netting of Freddy's hat. He climbs up the brim and looks over towards the edge. He sees apiary boxes as Freddy smokes them. Barry continued, "Oh my." As Freddy turns around, Barry jumps into an open apiary box and into an apartment. Howard and Fran are just coming from the are are just coming to for what? To from? I don't know. The smoking. Barry continued, "What's going on? Are you okay?" Howard. "Yeah, it doesn't last too long." He coughs a few times. Barry. "How'd you two get here? Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls?" Howard, pointing to a picture on the wall. "Our queen was moved here. We had no choice." Barry, looking at the picture on the wall. "This your queen?" "That's a man in woman's clothes. She's a drag queen." The other wall opens. Barry sees hundreds of apiary boxes. Barry continued. "What is this?" Barry pulls out the camera and starts snapping. Barry continued. "Oh no, there's hundreds of them. Bee honey, our honey, is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale." Later, Barry has assembled his parents, Adam, and Uncle Carl. "Barry, this worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it." Jan Benson. "Oh, Barry, stop." Arn Benson. "Who told you the humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor." Barry. "Do these look like rumors?" Barry throws the pictures on the table. Uncle Carl, cleaning his glasses with his short tail, digs into a bowl of nuts with his finger. Howard continued. "Uncle Carl, that's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos." Jan Benson. "Barry, how'd you get mixed in all this?" Adam, jumping in. "Because he's been talking to humans." Jan Benson. "What?" Martin Benson. "Talking to humans? Oh, Barry." Adam. "He has a human girlfriend, and they make out." Jan Benson. "Make out? Barry. Barry! We do not." Adam. "You wish you could." Barry. "Whose side are you on?" Adam. "The bees." Uncle Carl stands up and pulls his pants up to his chest. "Uncle Carl, I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night." What, what is what does that even say? Guys, I have a dumb high IQ. I can read, I promise. Janet Benson. Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? Barry, this is what I want to do for all of our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home some nights so overworked your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop them. Martin Benson? Jan Benson to Martin. I remember that. Barry, what right do we have to our hard-earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Martin Benson? Even if it's true. Barry, what could one bee do? Barry, I'm going to sting them where it really hurts. Martin Benson, in the face? Barry, no. Martin Benson, in the eye? That would really hurt. Barry, no. Martin Benson, up the nose? That's a killer. Barry, no. There's only one place you can sting the humans, the one place where it really matters. Barry continued in news studio, blah blah blah. News music plays wait, where was I? Oh dang, I lost my line. Hold on. Music plays as the opening sequence rolls. I'm just barely over halfway. And I have like an hour and a half of recording. I'm gonna go refill my water. Alright, I left my water downstairs on accident. But anyways, here we go. We see the Hive at 5 logo, followed by shots of past news events. A bee freeway chase, a bee beard protest rally, and bear blah, 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 blah. Bob Rumble. Hive at 5, the Hive's only full hour action news source. Shots of newscasters flash up on screen. Bob Bumble continued. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk, Bob has a big shock of Anchorman hair, grayed temples, and overly white teeth. Bob Bumble continued. Weather with Storm Stinger, sports with Buzz, Larvey, and Jeanette Chang. Jeanette is an Asian bee. Bob Bumble continued. Good evening, I'm Bob Bumble, Jeanette Chang, and I'm Jeanette, not Chang, Chung. Bob Bumble, our top story, a tri-country bee, Barry Benson. Insert Barry's graduation picture. Bob Bumble continued, is saying that he intends to ensure intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. B. Larry King, live B. Larry King, what? Wearing suspenders and glasses, is interviewing Barry. Lower third Chiron reads, blah, 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 blah. B. Larry King. Don't forget, tomorrow night on B. Larry King, we are going to have 3 former queens all right here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. To Barry. Tonight we're talking about Barry Benson. Talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think I'm just a kid from the Hive? I can't do this? Barry. Larry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about B. Columbus? B. Gandhi? B. Jesus? B. Larry King. Well, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans. We were thinking more like stickball candy stores. Barry, how old are you? B. Larry King. I want to let you know the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of bee century. Barry, thank you, Larry. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world too. B. Larry King is a common name. Next week on B. Larry King. Blah, 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 blah. B. Larry King. Bear next week. They're scary, they're hairy, and they're here live. B. Larry King exist. Barry. Always lean forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes. Lights go out. Ken. Look, in tennis, you attack at the point of weakness. Vanessa. But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Ken. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that. Barry. Quiet, please. Actual work is going on here. Ken. Is that the same bee? Barry. Yes, it is. Vanessa. I'm helping him sue the human race. Ken. What? Barry enters. Barry. Oh, hello. Ken. Hello, bee. Barry flies over to Vanessa. Vanessa. This is Ken. Barry. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland size 10.5. Vibram soul I see. Ken. Why does he talk again? Vanessa. To Ken, sensing the tension. Listen, you'd better go because we're really busy working. Ken. But it's our yoga night. Vanessa, pushing him out the door. Oh, bye-bye. She closes the door. Ken. Why is yogurt night so difficult? Vanessa enters a back room carrying a coffee. Vanessa. Oh, you poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Barry. Yes. And Adam here has been a huge help. Angle on an empty cinnamon box with a... Vanessa, how many sugars? Barry, just one. I try not to use the competition. So why are you helping me anyway? Vanessa, bees have good qualities. Barry, rolling the sugar cube granola, like a granola. Si certo, Vanessa, and it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why, but instead of flowers, people are giving balloon baguettes now. Barry, yeah, those are great if you're three. Vanessa, and artificial flowers. Barry, oh, they just get me, psychotic. Vanessa, yeah, me too. Barry, the bent stingers, the pointless pollination. Vanessa, bees must hate, these fake plastic things. Barry, uh, they exit the store and cross to the mailbox. Vanessa, you know, Barry? Wait, hold on. Barry, there's nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Vanessa, holding up the lawsuit documents. Well, maybe this can make up for a little bit. They exit the store, cross the mailbox. Vanessa, you know, Barry, this lawsuit is a pretty big deal. Barry, I guess. Vanessa, are you sure that you want to go through with it? Barry, am I sure? Kicking the envelope into the mailbox. When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home without paying a royalty. Oh no, I lost my spot again. Hold on. Camera feed turns on, revealing a newspaperman. Press person 2, talking to the camera. Sarah can actually speak. England, Barry, Vanessa, and Adam getting out of the cab. The press spots Barry and Vanessa and pushes in. Adam sits on Vanessa's shoulder. Vanessa and Adam sit at the plaintiff's table. Vanessa turns to Barry. What have we gotten into here, Barry? Barry, I don't know, but it's pretty big, isn't it? Adam, I can't believe how many humans don't have to be at work during this one day. Barry, hey, you think these $3 billion multinational food companies have good lawyers? The defense lawyer comes out. Vanessa, what's the matter? Barry, I don't know. I just gotta chill. Montagme enters. He walks by Barry's table, shaking a honey packet. Mon- Montgomery, how do you pronounce the name? I don't know. Well, if it isn't the B team, any of you boys work on this? He chuckles. The judge enters. Uh, Sequence 3000, blah, 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 blah. Judge shuffling papers. All right, case number 4475, the Superior case in New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry, is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, what are you representing? You are representing the five major food companies collectively. Just gotta scroll down a little. Judge continued. You are representing all bees of the world. Get to courthouse, blah blah blah. Barry, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready to proceed. Judge, and Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Montgomery rises. Montgomery grumbles and clears his throat. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was a man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy of the world Mr. Benson imagines, and just think of what it would mean. Maybe I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for elastic for my breeches. Talking bee, how do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams or bionic ventriloquism cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. Montgomery leers at Barry, who moves to a stand. Judge, Mr. Benson. Barry makes his opening statement. Barry, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. As a bee, honey is important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we made it, we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this year, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are. And Glenn Vanessa smiling. Blah, blah, blah. Jan Benson. Oh, I wish he would dress like that all the time. So nice. Later Berry. So, Mr. Claus Vanderhayden? Sorry guys, I'm not good with names. Of Honey Farms. Pretty big company you have there, Mr. Vanderhayden. I suppose so. Barry. And I see you also own Honey Burton and Honron, Mr. Vanderhayden. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Barry, beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I have to say, I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? Mr. Vanderhayden. No. Barry, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Mr. Vanderhayden. Louder. No. Barry, no, because you don't free bees, you keep bees, and not only that, but it seems that a bear would have an appropriate image for a jar of honey, Mr. Vanderhayden. Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Frozzy Bear, Build-A-Bear, Barry. Yeah, you mean like this? Vanessa at the superintendent from her building enter a giant ferocious grizzly bear. He has a neck collar and chains extending from either side. By pulling the chains, they bring him directly in front of Vanderhayden. The bear lunges and roars. Barry continued. Bears kill bees. How would you make this big, hairy crashing into your living room, biting on your couch, spitting on out your throw pillows? Roar, the bear reacts. Bear. Roar! Barry. Okay, that's enough. Take him away. Vanessa. Vanessa and the superintendent pull the bear out of the courtroom. Vanderhayden trembles. The judge glares at him. Alright, let me just scroll down a little bit. Hey, we're almost done. Look. Barry. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. I have to say, where have I heard it before? Sting. I was with a band called The Police. Barry. Wait, Sting. I was with a band called The Police. Barry. But you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you? Sting. No, I haven't. Barry. No, you haven't. And so here we have yet another example of bee culture being casually stolen by human for nothing more than prance about stage names. Sting. Oh, please. Barry. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, looking folder, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? The jury gasps. Montgomery. 'Tis AIDS. That's not his real name? You idiot! Later, Barry. Mr. Leota, may I offer my belated congratulations on your Emmy for the first guest of the spot in ER in 2005. Leota, thank you. Leota laughs maniacally. Barry, I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow. Leota, I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Barry, not yet, isn't it? But this is what it's come to for you. Mr. Leota, explain to the tiny helpless bees you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir. Leota, watch it, Benson. I could blow right away. Barry, this isn't good fella. This is bad fella. Lotta, exploding, trying to smash Barry with Emmy. Why doesn't someone just step on the slow creep in and we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say it, Judge. Order. Order in this courtroom. A montage of newspaper headlines follows. New York goes bees buzz off. New York Telegram. Subi, Daily Victory, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Barry and Vanessa are having a candle at dinner. Barry. Well, I was just I just think that was awfully nice, um, of that bear to pitch in like that. Vanessa, I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side. Barry, are you doing everything right? Legally? Vanessa, I'm a florist. Barry, right, right. Barry raises a glass. Barry continued. Well, here's to a great team. Vanessa, to a great team. They toast. Ken enters. Ken. Well, hello. Vanessa. Oh, Ken. Barry. Hello. Vanessa. I didn't think that you were coming. Ken. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but holding a cell phone, the battery. Vanessa. I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Barry. Yeah. Ken, gritting his teeth. Oh, that was lucky. Vanessa. Well, there's still a little left. I could heat it up. Ken. Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. Vanessa exits. Ken and Barry look at each other as Barry eats. Barry. So I hear you're quite a tennis player, but I'm not much for the game myself. I find a ball a little grabby. Ken. That's where I usually sit. Right there. Vanessa. Um, Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. Ken, to Barry. You think I don't see what you're doing? Barry? Hey, look, I just know how hard it is trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common. Ken, do we? Barry. Well, bees have 100% employment, of course, but we do jobs like taking the curd out. Ken, that's not what I was thinking about doing. Ken holds his table knife up, slips out of his hand. He goes under the table to pick it up. Vanessa, Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor fuzz. I hope that was alright. Ken hits his head on the table. Barry, I'm going to go join the old stinger. Ken, yeah, you do that. Barry exits to the bathroom, grabbing a small piece of Variety magazine on the way. Barry, oh, look at that. Ken slams on the champagne down on the table. Ken closes his eyes and buries his face in his hands. He grabs a magazine on the way to the bathroom. Ken enters, closes the door behind him. He's not happy. Barry, what's that? Ken, Italian Vogue. Barry, Mamma Mia, that's a lot of pages. Ken, it's a lot of ads. Barry, remember what Van said. Why is your life any more valuable than mine? Ken, it's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. Ken whacks at Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks off everything on the vanity. Ken grabs a can of air freshener. Ken. Barry flies in. Ken continued. I think something stinks in here. He sprays at Barry. Barry. I love the smell of flowers. Ken, yeah? How do you like the smell of flames? Ken lights the stream. Barry. Not as much. Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place. Anglon flames outside the bathroom door. Ken slips on Italian Vogue, falls backwards into the shower, pulling down the shower curtain. This can hit him in the head. Followed by the shower curtain rod, and the rubber duck, blah, blah, blah. Barry, Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Blah, 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 blah. Ken, I've got issues. Ken fires the water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity, emery board, lipstick, eye curler, etc., are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry. Ken continued, well, well, a royal flush. Barry, you're bluffing. Ken, am I? Ken flushed the toilet. Barry grabs the emery board and uses it to surf. He puts his hand in the water while he's... Oh, dang, I lost my spot. He puts his hand in the water while he's surfing. Some water splashes on Ken. Barry. Surf's up, dude. Ken. Oh, poo water. He does some skateboard style half pipe riding. Barry surfs out of the toilet. Barry. That toilet bowl is gnarly. Ken, don't eat it. Vanessa, we need to talk. She pulls Ken by the ear. Barry. Vanessa, he's just a little bee and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Ken, long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? Vanessa, no, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Ken, fine. Talking bees, no yogurt night. My nerves are fried from this emotional roller coaster. Vanessa, goodbye, Ken. Ken, yeah. Vanessa, phew. Ken exits, then re-enters frame. Ken, and for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. He exits again. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Vanessa to Barry. I'm sorry about all that. Ken re-enters. I know it's got aftertaste. I like it. Barry. I've always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I just couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Vanessa, are you going to be okay for the trial tomorrow? Barry? Oh, I believe Mr. Montegray is about out of ideas. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. I wonder who is actually gonna watch this and, like, how they are. Are you guys just gonna, like, listen to it instead of, like, music or something? Like, listen to it while you're doing whatever? Or are you gonna, like, sit down and actually watch it? Or just not watch it at all? I'm kind of curious about that. I want to go play Titanfall, but, like, got 50 subscribers, and this is definitely worth it. Adam whispering to Vanessa. Oh, that's a good idea. To Barry. Can't really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyers. Oh, Barry rolls his eyes. He gets up and takes the stand. A juror in a striped shirt applauds Mr. Gamble. Applauds. Mr. Gamble whispering. Leighton, you've got to weave some magic in with this jury or it's all going to be over. Montgomery is holding a book, The Secret Life of Bees. Bee movie, blah, blah, blah. Montgomery, confidently whispering, oh, don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have left to do, turn this jury around, is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. To Gamble, you got tweezers? Mr. Gamble nods and pats his breast pocket. Mr. Gamble, are you allergic? Montgomery, only to losing, son, only to losing. Montgomery approaches the stand. Montgomery continued, Mr. Benson B., I ask you what I think we'd all like to know. How exactly is your relationship to that woman? Montgomery points to Vanessa. Barry, we're friends. Montgomery, good friends? Barry, yes. Montgomery, softly in Barry's face. How good? Barry, what? Montgomery, do you live together? Barry, wait a minute, this isn't about... Blah, blah, blah. Montgomery, are you her little clearing throat bedbug? Barry flustered. Hey, that's not the kind of Montgomery. I've seen a bee documentary or two. And from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children in the hive? Barry? Yeah, but um Montgomery. So those aren't even your real parents. Anglon Barry's parents. Martin Benson. Oh, Barry. Barry. Yes, they are. Adam. Hold me back. Vanessa holds him back with the coffee stir. Montgomery points at. Wait. Oh no, I lost my spot. With the coffee stir. Montgomery points to Barry's parents. Montgomery. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? Adam. He's a denouncing bees. All the bees in the courtroom start to hum. They're agitated. Montgomery. And don't y'all date your cousins? Vanessa's standing, letting go of Adam. Objection. Adam explodes at the table and flies forward. Montgomery. Flies towards Montgomery. I would just scroll down a little bit real quick. Adam. I'm going to pincushion this guy. Montgomery turns around and positions himself by the judge's bench. He sticks his butt out. Montgomery winks at his team. Barry. Adam, don't. It is so late. It's 2 in the morning right now, and I can't even read. My throat hurts. This is, very hard to keep track of. I'm gonna get to, down here, and then I'm gonna finish the rest tomorrow. Barry. Adam, don't. It's what he wants. Adam shoves Barry out of the way. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt. The judge reacts aghast. Montgomery. Ow, I'm hit. Oh, Lord, I'm hit. The judge bangs her grovel. Judge. Order. Order. Please, Mr. Montgomery. I'm so tired, guys. Montgomery, the venom is coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see, you can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. Is their way. Angle on Adam collapsed. Barry, Adam, stay with me. Adam, I can't feel my legs. Montgomery falls off the bailiff. Bailiff, take it easy. Oh, what angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks? The jury recoils. Judge, please, I will have order in this court. Order, order. Person number 1. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal team stung Leighton T. Montgomery, and now here's Dawn with 5-day. A nurse lets Barry into the room. Barry carries a flower. Barry, thank you. Barry stands over Adam in bed. Barry lays the flower down next to him. The TV is on. Barry continued. Hey, buddy. Adam. Hey. Barry. Is there much pain? Adam. There has to be a bee-sized painkiller honey button near his head, and that he presses. Adam pressing the button. Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? Barry. Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is you're alive. You could have died. Adam. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. Adam throws the blanket off his lap, revealing a green sandwich sword stinger. Adam continued, voice cracking. They got it from the cafeteria. The cafeteria. They got it from downstairs in a tuna sandwich. Look, there's a little celery on it. Barry. What's it like to sting someone? Adam. I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline. And then ecstasy? Ecstasy? What in the world is that? Barry looks at Adam. Barry, all right. Adam, you think that was a trap, Barry? Of course. I'm sorry I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're all just a couple of bugs in this world. Adam, what do you think the humans will do if to us if they win? Barry, I don't know. Adam, I hear they put ro- I hear they put the roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. Barry, Adam, they check in, but they can't check out. Adam gulps. Adam, oh my. Angle on the hospital window, we see three people smoking outside. Blah blah blah. The smoke drifts in. Adam coughs. Adam continued. Say, could you get a nurse to close that window? Barry. Why? Adam. The smoke. Bees don't smoke. Barry. Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. Adam, that's it. That's our case. Adam starts putting his clothes on. Adam, it is? It's not over? Barry. No, get up. Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. You get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can. The next day, Adam is folding. Adam, and assuming you've done step 29 correctly, when you're ready for the tub. Blah, 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 blah. Jurors. Ooh. Alright, Angela and Montgomery frustrated with Gamley, who's making a boat as well. Monty crumples Gamley's boat and throws it at him. Judge, Mr. Flamin? Adam, yes, yes, Your Honor. Need to take a drink of water. Judge, where's the rest of your team? Adam, fumbling with his sword slinger. Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees aren't trained to fly kind of haphazardly as a result of quite often don't make very good time. I actually once heard a pretty funny story about a bee. Montgomery, Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? Montgomery rolls out from behind the table. He suspended a large baby chair with wheels. Montgomery continued. How much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who have run perfectly legitimate business. I move for a complete dismissal of the entire case. Judge, Mr. Flamin, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. Adam, but you can't. We have a terrific case. Montgomery, where's your proof? Where's the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry bursts through the door. Barry, hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here's your smoking gun. Vanessa enters, holding a bee smoker. Vanessa slams the beekeeper's smoker onto the judge's bench. Judge, what is that? Barry, it's a bee smoker. Let me take another drink. Sorry, guys, my throat hurts. Plus, reading out loud and talking gets me very thirsty. So, it's a bee smoker. Montgomery grabs the smoker. Montgomery. How do you say this man's name? Montgomery. Wait, what, this harmless little contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. He intentionally points it at the bee gallery, knocking them all out. The jury gasps. The press snaps pictures of them. Barry, members of the jury, look at what has happened to the bees who have never been asked, smoking or not. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcefully addicted to these smoke machines in man-made wooden slat work camps? Living our lives as honey slaves to the white man? Barry gestures dramatically towards Montgomery's racially mixed table. The black lawyer slowly moves his chair away. Gamma, what are we going to do? Montgomery, he's probably Playing the species card, Barry lands on the scale of justice by the judge's bench, balances as he lands. Barry, ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees. Angle on the jury, chanting free the bees. Judge, the court finds in favor of the bees. The chaos continues. Um, Barry flies over to Vanessa with a hand up for a high five. Barry, Vanessa, we won. Vanessa, yay, I knew you could do it. High five. She high fives Barry, sending him crashing in, into the table. He bounces right back up. Vanessa continued. Oh, sorry. Barry, ow, I'm okay, Vanessa. Do you know what this means? All the honey is finally going to belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. Montgomery approaches Barry, surrounded by the press. The cameras and microphones go to Montgomery, waving a finger. This is an unholy uh, perversion of the wait. Yeah, perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this. Anglon Barry's deer and highlights expression as the press pushes the microphones in his face. Press person 1. Barry, how much honey do you think is out there? Barry? Alright, one at a time. Sarah. Barry, who are you Barry, who are you wearing? Barry? My sweater is Ralph. Oh no, I lost my spot again. Uh where? Alright. Uh My sweater is Ralph Lauren and I have no pants. The press follows Barry as he exits. And Glenn, Adam, and Vanessa. Adam, putting papers away. What if Montgomery is right? Vanessa? What do you mean, Adam? We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Blah, 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 blah. Sarah, congratulations on your victory. What are your demands? What are you going to demand as a settlement? Barry? First, we're going to demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. Then we right there. Just gonna read a little bit more. Want to get back to the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop we demand to end the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad breath sting machine. I believe we're all aware of what they do in the woods. We no longer tolerate be negative nicknames, unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products, and la-di-da-tea time human snack garnishments. Montague images close up on the blah 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 blah. Mm. Na, na, na. Hang on, Barry. Barry continued. Take him out. The sniper shoots the bear. It hits him in the shoulder. The bear looks at it. He gets woozy from the honey jar and falls out of his lap. The ATF and agent catches it. B-movie, blah, 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 blah. Barry voiceover continued. ATF and H agent to the bear's pig friend. He'll have a little nausea for a few hours, then he'll be fine. Cuffs on Sting. But it's a prance about a stage name. Blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I'm just finding out where the next dialogue thing is. Boom, right here. And this is where I stop for the night. Luckily, I don't have much left. Look at this up here, guys. This is just what I named it, B-movie. 1 hour and 28 minutes is how long I have so far. Plus this 27, that's gonna make it like 2 hours. Alright, I copied and pasted what I have left in Google Docs so I didn't lose my spot. I have about 5.5 pages. Let's go. Worker B1. Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Keychain B to Buswell. Shut down? We never shut down. Buswell, shut down honey production. Stop making honey. Buswell continued. Turn your key, sir. They turned the keys simultaneously, war game style, shutting down the honey machines. Worker B5, what do we do now? I beat Worker B6. Cannonball! He jumps into a honey vat, doesn't penetrate the surface. He looks around and slowly sinks down to his waist. Lolotica, we're shutting down honey production. Mission abort. Timer. That's right, sir. Barry, out of breath. Adam, you won't believe how much honey was out there. Adam, oh yeah? Barry, what's going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating? Adam, exiting with clipboard and box of belongings. No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. Barry, Adam, they're laying out. They're sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with Cricket. Barry, at least we got our honey back. They walk through the empty factory. Adam, yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if humans liked our honey? Who would it? It's the greatest thing in the world. I'm excited to be part of making it. Anglon, blah, 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 blah. Adam continued, this is my new desk. This is my new job. I wanted to do it, really well. And now I can't. Barry, I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be better. Vanessa, Barry, they're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. Vanessa, you don't have any idea what's going on, do you? Barry, what do you want to show me? Vanessa, this. They reach the top of the stairs. Vanessa opens the door. Barry sees Vanilla's flower pots. Blah, blah, blah. Barry, what happened here? Vanessa, that's not the half of it. Vanessa turns Barry around with her 2 fingers, revealing the view of Central Park, which is all very brown. Barry, oh no, oh my. They're all wilting. Vanessa, doesn't look very good, does it? Barry, no. Vanessa, and whose fault do you think it is? Barry, You know, I'm going to guess bees. Vanessa, bees? Barry, specifically me. I guess I didn't think that bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things. Vanessa, it's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees. Barry, well, our whole SAT test right now. Vanessa, so? You take away the produce that affects the entire animal kingdom. Then, of course, Barry, the human species. Vanessa, clearing throat. Ahem, Barry. Oh, so if there's no more pollution, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? Vanessa. And I know this is also partially my fault. Barry takes a long sigh. Barry, how about a suicide pact? Vanessa, not sure if he's joking. How do we do it? Barry, I'll sting you, you step on me. Vanessa, that just kills you twice. Gotta get a quick drink of water. Barry, right. Vanessa, listen, Barry, sorry, but I've got to get going. She exits. Barry, looking out over park. Had to open my mouth and talk. Looking back. Vanessa? Vanessa is gone. Barry. Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Vanessa, to the final tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena. They moved it up to this weekend because all the flowers are dying, and it's the last chance I'll ever get to see it. Barry. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this. Vanessa. I know, me neither. Vanessa cab drives away. Barry chuckling to himself. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses? Roses? Vanessa. Barry follows shortly after. He catches up to it and he pounds on the window. Barry follows shortly after Vanessa's cab. Oh, I already read that line. Barry. Roses? Vanessa. Barry? Barry, as he falls next to the cab. Roses are flowers. Vanessa. Yes, they are. Barry. Flowers, bees, pollen. Vanessa. I know. That's why this is the last parade. Barry. Maybe not. The cab starts pulling ahead of Barry. Barry continued. Could you ask him to slow down? Vanessa. Could you slow down? The cab slows. Barry flies over to a window and lands on a change box, which lands close to him. Blah, 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 blah. Vanessa continued. Barry! Vanessa lets him out. Barry stands on the change box in front of the driver's license. Barry. Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster and it's all my fault. Vanessa. Yes, it kind of is. Barry. I've ruined the planet, and I want help with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse. Vanessa. Actually, it's completely closed down. Barry. I thought maybe you were remodeling. Nonetheless, I have another idea, and it's greater than all my previous ideas combined. Vanessa, I want to hear it. Vanessa closed the change box on Barry. Barry opening it again. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All I've got to do is get what they've got back here and with what we've got. Vanessa, bees, Barry, park. Vanessa, pollen. Blah, blah, blah. Vanessa, I have an idea. Barry and Vanessa approaching a heavily armed garden. Blah, blah, blah. Vanessa continued. Oh, it's real. Heavily armed guard. Sorry, ma'am, that's a nice brooch, by the way. Vanessa, thank you, it was a gift. They enter the staging area. Barry voiceover. Then once we're inside, we just pick the right float. Vanessa, how about the princess and the pea? Barry, yeah. Vanessa, I can be the princess, and Barry, yes, I think. Vanessa, you could be Barry. Vanessa, the pea. Barry, got it. Barry, dressed as a pea, flies up and hovers in front of the princess on the princess and the pea float. The float is sponsored by Inflate-A-Bed, and the sign reads Inflate-A-Bed. If it blows, it's a pea. Princess. The pea? It's supposed to be under the mattresses. Barry, not in this fairy tale. Princess, I'm going to talk to the marshal. Barry, you do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. She exits. Vanessa removes the stepladder. The princess falls. Barry and Vanessa take off on the float. Barry continued. Let's see what this baby can do. Blah, 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 blah. Barry. Then all I have to do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Blah, blah, blah. Barry. And once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us. Barry and Vanessa pull up to the curb in front of a TSA agent with a clipboard. Blah, blah. Vanessa. Yes, TSA agent. Has a float been in your possession the entire time? Vanessa. Since the parade, yes. TSA agent. Would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir? Barry. That's part of me. TSA agent. I know. Just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Blah, blah, blah. Barry. Then if we're lucky enough, we'll have enough pollen to do the job. Blah, 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 blah. Barry, can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do. Oh. We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is going to work, Vanessa. Vanessa, it's gotta work. Pilot, attention passengers, this is Captain Travis Scott. I'm afraid we have a bit of bad weather in the New York area, and it looks like we're going to be experiencing a couple hours delay. Vanessa, Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. Barry, I've got to go up there and talk to these guys. Vanessa, be careful. Barry flies up to the cockpit door. A female flight attendant is in the cockpit. Barry, hey, can I get some help with this Sky Mall magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable travel pool filter. Angela to the pilot's irritated. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. Cockpit Barry. Excuse me, Captain. I am in a real situation here. Pilot pulling an earphone back to the co-pilot. What did you say, Hal? Co-pilot. I didn't say anything. Pilot sees Barry. B. Barry. No, don't freak out. There's a chance my entire species. Co-pilot takes off his earphones. Pilot grabs a dumpster vacuum. Blah, blah. Co-pilot. What are you doing? Stop. The 2P comes off the co-pilot's head and sticks in the dumpster. Barry runs across the bald head. Barry. Wait a minute. I'm an attorney. Co-pilot. Who's an attorney? Pilot. Don't move. The pilot uses the dustbuster to try and mash Harry, who is hovering in front of the co-pilot's nose, and knocks out the co-pilot, who falls into a wall and out cold. Barry survives the situation. Barry. Blueberry. Blah, blah, blah. Vanessa, what happened here? Barry. I tried to talk to them, but there was a dustbuster, 2OP, and a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious. Vanessa, is that another bee joke? Barry. No one's flying the plane. The air traffic controller, Bud, speaks over the radio. Bud, this is JFK, Control Tower, Flight 356. What's your status? Vanessa presses a button, the intercom comes on. Vanessa, this is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Bud, where's the pilot? Vanessa, he's unconscious and so is a co-pilot. Bud, not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience? A beat Barry. As a matter of fact, there is. Bud, who's that? Vanessa, Barry Benson. Bud, from the honey trial? Oh, great. Barry, Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. Vanessa, I can't fly a plane. Barry, why not? Isn't John Travolta pilot? Vanessa, yes. Barry, how hard could it be? Vanessa, wait a minute. Barry, we're heading into some lightning. I'm gonna get myself some water. Had to find my spot real quick. I only have like 2 more pages. 2 or 3. Bob Bumble. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late breaking news from JFK Airport, where a very suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off his stunning legal victory. Blah, 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 blah. Adam sprays a can of Honey Whip into his mouth. Adam, that's Barry. Bob Bumble is now attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Everyone, flowers? Bud, well, we have an electrical storm in the area and just 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience. Jeanette Chung, just a minute, Mr. Ditchwater. There's a honeybee on that plane. Bud, I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work, and it's no account compadres. Haven't they done enough damage already? Jeanette Chung. But, isn't he your only hope right now? But, come on, technically a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. But the wings are too small, their bodies are too big. Barry, over PA. Hey, hold on a second. Have we heard this millions of times? The surface area of the wings and the body of the mast doesn't make a scene. Doesn't make sense. Jeanette Chung. Get this on the air. Cameraman, you got it. Engineer throws the switch, blah blah blah. Paul and Jock sitting around playing paddleball. Barry, Mr. Ditchwater, the way we work may be a mystery to you, because making honey takes lots of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference. More than we realized. To us, everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to doing what we do best. Working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow, black and yellow. Yo, is he rapping? Is he about to be Eminem in a rap battle? Barry. Left, right, down, hover. Vanessa. Hover. Barry. Forget hover. Vanessa. You know what? This isn't so hard. Vanessa pretends to honk the horn. Vanessa continued. Beep, 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 beep. A bolt of lightning hits the plane. The plane takes a sharp dip. Vanessa continued. Barry, what happened? Barry, noticing the control panel. Wait a minute. I think we were on autopilot this whole time. Vanessa, that must have been helping me. Barry, yeah, now we're not. Vanessa, folding her arms. Well, that may have been helping me. Wait. Vanessa, then it turns out I cannot fly a plane. Barry, wait, what? I don't know. Vanessa struggles with the yoke. Hold on. Let me scroll down. The airplane goes into a steep dive. Blah, 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 blah. Lulodica, all of you get behind this fellow. Move it out. The bees follow Lulodica and exit J gate. Wait. Well done. Lulodica, all of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move it out. The bees follow Lulodica and exit J gate. Barry, our only chance is if I do what I would do, and you copy me with the wings of the plane. Vanessa, you don't have to yell. Barry, I'm not yelling. We happen to be in a lot of trouble here. Vanessa, it's very hard to concentrate on that panicky tone in your voice. Barry, it's not a tone. I'm panicking. Barry and Vanessa alternately slap each other. Vanessa, I don't think I can do this. Barry, Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You have to snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Blah, blah. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Barry, you snap. Vanessa, hold it. Barry, about to stop her again. Why? Come on, it's my turn. Vanessa, how's the plane flying? Barry's antenna ring. Barry, I don't know. Answering, hello? Paul and Jock all gathered around. No. Barry, the Paul and Jocks. Vanessa, Vanessa, they do get behind a fellow. Barry, black and yellow. Lulodica, over a headset. Hello. Alright, you two. What do you say we drop this tin can on the back top? Vanessa, what back top? Where? I can't see anything. Can you? Barry, no, nothing. It's all cloudy. Adam, come on, you gotta think B, Barry. Thinking B. Hang on over. Turn right, blah, blah. Bees chanting. Thinking B. Vanessa, what? Barry, I don't know, but it's strong, and it's pulling me, like a 27-million-year-old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down. Lulodica. EXT, I forgot what that stands for. Runway. All the bees on the runway chanting, thinking bee. Bud, get some lights on that. Barry, Vanessa, aim for the flower. Vanessa, oh, okay. Barry, cut the engines. Vanessa, cut the engines. Barry, we're going on B power. Ready? Cockpit, Barry. Good. Easy now. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me full reverse. Lulodica, spin around. The plane attempts. Hold on. Oh no, I lost my spot. Oh, yeah, I found it. Plane attempts to land on top of an Aloha Airlines plane with flowers painted on it. Barry voiceover. I mean the giant black and yellow pulsating flower made of millions of bees. Vanessa, which flower? Barry, that flower. Vanessa, I'm aiming for the flower. The plane goes after a fat guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Barry, that's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. The other flower, the big one. He snaps a photo and runs away. Barry. Full forward. Ready, boys? Nose down. Bring your tail up. Rotate around it. Vanessa. Oh, this is insane. Barry. Barry, this is the only way I know how to fly. I would stop and take a quick drink of water. Bud, am I cuckoo cuckoo, or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern? Barry, get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it full reverse. Easy, just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. No, drop it in. Drop it in, woman. The plane hovers and maneuvers, landing in the center of a giant flower, like a bee. The flowers from the cargo hold still onto the runway. Passenger, come on already. They hear the ding ding ding, and all jump up to grab their luggage out of the overheads. The inflatable slides pop out of the side of the plane. The passengers escape. Blah blah. Vanessa, Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly. Vanessa raised her hand for a high five. Barry, yes. No high five. Vanessa, right. Adam, Barry, it works. Did you see the giant flower? Barry, what giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius, man. Genius. Adam, thank you. Barry, but we're not done yet. Barry flies up to the wing of the plane and addresses the bee crowd. Barry continued, listen everyone, this runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means it's our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, that's our moment. So what do you all say? Are we going to be bees? Or just museum natural history keychains? Bees, we're bees. Keychain bee. Keychain. Barry. Then follow me, except keychain. Buzz. Hold on, Barry. You've earned this. Buzz puts a pollen jock helmet on with Barry's name on it. Blah, blah, blah. Barry, I'm a pollen jock looking at the jacket. The sleeves are a little long, and it's a perfect fit. All I've got to do are the sleeves. The pollen jocks tossed Barry a gun. Barry continued. Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Last page, boys. And it's only like half the page. If you can't tell already, I'm kind of dead inside from all this reading I'm doing. Alright, Timmy. Mom, the bees are back. Blah, blah, blah. Hang on, blah, blah. Adam, if anyone needs to make a call, now is the time. I've got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. The bees cheer. Flash up, blah, 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 blah. Vanessa, don't forget these. Have a great afternoon. Yes, can I help? Who's next? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It's bee approved. Blah blah blah. England berry, berries, clientele milk. Berry, cow. Breaking down. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. Berry, I had no idea. Vanessa, Berry? I'm sorry, have you got a moment? Barry, would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here would like to be able to help you. Moose blood enters. Moose blade. Moose blood. Sorry I'm late. Cow. He's a lawyer too? Moose blood. Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. Vanessa, have a great afternoon. Barry, I just got this huge tulip order for a wedding and I can't get them anywhere. Barry, not a problem. Just leave it to me. Vanessa turns back to deal with the customer. Vanessa, you're a lifesaver, Barry. To the next customer. Can I help? Who's next? Barry smiles too. Barry speaks to his antenna. Alright, Scramble Jocks, it's time to fly. Vanessa. Thank you, Barry. External flower shop. Ken, noticing the new sign. What in the world? It's that bee again. Andy guiding Ken protectively. Let it go, Kenny. Ken, that bee is living my life. When will this nightmare end? Andy, let it all out. They don't break the stride. Blah 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 blah. Barry to splits. Beautiful day to fly. Oh, finally, I am done with the entire B-movie script. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. It is currently 10:08 p.m. and I have school tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed now. If you couldn't hear my voice as I was reading, I'm kind of dead inside. And, I've never seen B-movie, but I'm pretty sure it's only an hour and a half long, yet somehow this is over 2 hours. And, might not have made sense if you didn't actually see the B-movie, because I know some of the stuff didn't for me. Because, I only read the dialogue. I didn't read any of the, descriptions or any of that. So, that will be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.